Welcome to the World Wide Web and the 360 Podcast, the bite-sized show about nothing. That's right, we talk about anything and everything. I'm your host, Mr. Zachley. I'm a Christian, husband, father, plus I love live streaming and gaming over on Twitch. Find me there. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Welcome into the World Wide Web and the 360 Podcast. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let's get right into it. Episode 5 today. Our first date. So me and my wife, we met each other, I guess you call it recently. It hasn't been that long. We weren't like high school sweethearts or anything like that, even though that'd have been great. But we met each other on the internet. You know, you're watching this. If you're on YouTube, you're on the internet. If you're listening to this online somewhere, you're on the internet. You're using the World Wide Web. That's how me and her met on eHarmony, actually. It worked. Listen, so she's my wife, right? So we got married, right? So anyway, on our first date, check this out. So when we started talking, okay, this is before the date. We started talking. I said, "Hi, how are you?" I stopped by her profile and I was like, she's kind of cute, you know. She's anyway. So I messaged her. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She didn't say a word. She did not respond to me. So I said, "Hey, how you doing?" again, and she didn't respond to me again. So I think I said one other thing because I'm pretty sure I said 4 messages, right? So I said those two, something else, and then the last time I was like, all right, listen, this isn't exactly how I said it, but this is what I was thinking. I'm thinking, okay, she's not going to respond, but I'm still a nice guy. So what I said was, I messaged her for a 4th time, and I said, all right, that's okay if you don't want to talk. Whatever, no big deal. Have a great day. See ya. Now that, my friends, got her attention. She then responded. She said, "Hey, Zachary, sorry I didn't respond. I'm just figuring out eHarmony." Yeah, okay, that's going to be your excuse. I get it. Whatever. She was basically just trying to be nice, I felt like. So anyway, I was like, whatever. Anyway, so we begin talking. And we're actually like talking a lot. And we're saying things back and forth, right? We're chit-chatting, having a good conversation. And finally, we decide we're going to go on a date. So we go on a date. We went to a Cleveland Indians game. She liked the Indians, and I said, that's cool, that'll work. So we went to a Cleveland Indians game. Now listen, okay, I one time couldn't remember when our first date was, but I now know when it is, because if you look it up on the internet, the Cleveland Indians, the coldest game in Cleveland Indians history was the game we went to. The coldest game in Cleveland Indians history. The game we went to. It's 32 degrees. Coldest game in Indians history. But our hearts were pretty warm that day. Ha ha ha. Don't cancel me. Anyway, so we're sitting there and we're talking. We're having a good time. It was a great Indians game. It was very cold, which kind of sucked. No, not many people were there because the Indians weren't very good. And then bottom of the 9th, Indians hit a home run to win the game. Great. Listen, it was tied though, I'm pretty sure. And I remember thinking, go to extra innings. Because I want you want to hang out with her, right? Right. So we're sitting there. Indians win. Awesome. Okay. But before the end of the game, I was sitting there. We were just sitting there. I thought, I'm gonna put my arm around her. I put my arm around her. Later we talked about it, and she's like, yeah, I thought it was silly. I was like, whatever. I don't care. So anyway, we then figure out that we want to hang out a little bit longer. That's fine. What is there to do in Cleveland on a Sunday afternoon? Like when I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. I'm sorry. But listen, when you're just there and you're just like, let's do something. Spur of the moment. There we go. And what is there to do in Cleveland spur of the moment on a Sunday afternoon? There is nothing. Everything was closed at like noon. And here it is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're just like, what do we do? Well, casino was open. Neither her or I are gamblers. I mean, you could say she took a gamble by going out with me. But listen, neither of us are gamblers. But I was like, I've never been in a casino before. So let's walk around. So we had to like get our IDs out, blah, 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 whatever. We just walked around the casino, watching people just lose tons of money. That was part of our date. And then we walked into this really interesting building. It was very beautiful inside. I could show you a picture, but I don't want to worry about pulling it up. If you wanna see a picture, stop into the Discord. I promise. Then we were like, well, there's not much more to do, so we ended up leaving or whatever. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. We had a blast. And I tried to get like a picture of her, but she was being weird about it. And she's like, no. You know how girls are. They're all cutesy, whatever. I get it. It's fine. It's how they are. It is what it is. But I couldn't get a good picture of her. No big deal. And then we went on a second date. And then I think it was on our second date? I can't remember. It was either on our second date or on our third date. She told me, she said, well, God told me we're going to get married. And I was like, whoa, hold that phone for just a second. That's quick. I was like, now listen, I was only dating to marry. That's why you date, is to eventually marry. That's the way I think. So it wasn't like I was like, hold on, no, I'm not getting married. It wasn't like that, but it was just like, that's quick. So I found this out, and I was like, well, God, if you want to tell me something too, or am I just going off what she says? I mean, come on, man, right? So anyway, months go by. Next thing you know, she's walking down the aisle towards me, and we got married. Pretty awesome. I'm her husband now. I'm a husband. I got a ring on my finger. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it, and that's what I did. I liked it, so I put a ring on it. Yup. And now she's pregnant with our first child, so that's pretty awesome. So, don't mind me while I puff out my chest a little bit. Anyway, so now we're married, and this weekend actually we're going on a little like weekend thing. It's gonna be fun. Just before the baby gets here, have a little fun weekend thing, do our thing, and we're gonna have a baby soon. It's gonna be awesome. So anyway, if you're single, I want to tell you this real quick. Me and her met when I was 28 years old. Up until all my life, I felt like I was supposed to be a husband and a dad. And then when you start thinking about that and you're 28 years old, you're like, holy cow, this is never going to happen. It happened. And it will happen. If you want that, it can happen. Just saying. Anyway, I hope this has been a great time for you. It's great for me because I got to relive this first date. This was awesome. So anyway, I hope you all have a great, fantastic rest of your day. My name's Mr. Zach Lee. This has been the 360 Podcast. Have a great day. God bless. See ya.